Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second best of 5 of the evening. It's going to be between Gash Plus Night Eagles and Charlotte Tiger, our statistically second best performers of the entire Gold Series versus, I guess you could say, the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, but they're doing pretty nice on Leslie.
Yeah.
They almost win, almost.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can see that a part of it is nerve issues, a part of it is, I guess you could say, a lack of decision making. Maybe these guys are just in it for the fun, not the money. But, I mean, like, I guess you could say only the top 1% of any esports contenders really make money off of their careers, if that makes sense, enough to break away from. But examining the situation right now, I do want to say, you know, Gash Plus Night Eagles, they're fighting an uphill battle, but at the same time, I want to say, if they should win any game in this best of 5, it would certainly be an interesting game. Even more interesting if they were to win the entire series. But Charlotte Tiger is not in any danger of being removed from their position, are they? So this is just smooth sailing for Charlotte Tiger. I wouldn't be surprised to see anything happen this game. Like, I wouldn't be surprised to see them do something to make us laugh. You know, put on a real show, right?
Yeah, trying some new strategies.
I mean, yeah, neither team has anything to lose. Neither team has, I guess you could say, anything to win, realistically speaking.
Yeah, I recommend them, you know, just doing something interesting, but not stupid, you know.
Okay, so for those of you who can't see the screen, we've got 3 AMX 50s, an IS-3, and an AMX 1390 coming out from Charlotte Tiger. And for Gash Plus, it's going to be an IS-3, T32, T69, AMX 1390, and an AMX 50. This is the good old-fashioned Swiss Army knife composition that I talked about before. Just because, you know, no two tanks are the same on their entire team aside from their T1 cutting heads. And I love watching these because they're so fun, if that makes sense. And now we can see all throughout the chat people going crazy for PvP Super Friends right now. They're like, great stuff. We love you guys. You know, things like that. Red flash when the observers get killed. And spawning to the south, it is Gash Plus Night Eagles. To the north, it's going to be our Japanese juggernauts, Charlotte Tiger.
Okay, I think the tank selection for Charlotte Tiger is not that good on this map, you know, because they kind of fast to the T32, I3 on the mid-east, so it's not that easy, but it still depends on the Gash Plus.
Shots fired.
It hit?
No, nothing hit. But I do want to highlight
new mod.
Right,
you know.
the reload. The reload.
Yeah, we got real time right now.
Exactly.
Oh, right. That's
Wow.
nice. They come back. But no, the spot system still not working right now.
Yeah, that's the only flaw with this. But for the time being, I don't think it's too terribly severe. Right now, this is doable. This is workable.
Yeah.
And both sides are just going to play picks off the middle.
Yeah, but you know what? Because of the Charlotte Tiger, not Charlotte Tiger, the Gash Plus got really nice heavy tank, but they hide on behind the house. You know, they still got a chance to up the tongue, and they're gonna have a really nice chance to counter the I3 and the M50. But if they all hide later, you don't have to choose the heavy tank, and you don't have to go out. You know, it's not that good for defending.
Well, let's just see how this situation develops as time passes. I mean, at this point, I mean, I'm a little surprised we don't have any, I guess you could say, natural comedian game happening, if that makes sense. As you guys say in Mandarin, Xiexing, like, I was wondering, I mean, like, neither side has anything to gain from this, neither side has anything to lose from this, I feel. But, I mean, Charlotte Tiger's got 11 points, if I'm not mistaken. Right? 10.
Yeah, 10 points.
10 points.
Yeah, okay. So, but they've got a superior win-loss ratio, right?
Yep.
So they're not in any danger right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So they got 3 wins, 2 draws. Excuse me, they're up 3 points on their win-loss ratio, even though they have 10 points. So thus far, CKSBB trying to unload shots onto KFC Street, and he's taking 765 damage. He's getting slammed right there.
Wow, bounce.
Ooh, 342, 312,
Wow,
558, another bounce. Is there going to be a connection? Oh, man.
Almost.
In the background, by the way, Milk Tea was taken down by CTT4. And that just means Both sides have a little bit less in the way of vision because both sides are missing one T1 Cunningham.
Yep.
All right, so Neo Jojo, does he have the 37mm gun? Is that
Which one?
the 37mm cannon on his tank? Does he have it? Because the reload mod, I don't think is showing,
Yeah.
what he's got. It's either bugged or could be the
Neo Jojo, but it looks like 20mm.
maybe.
Yeah.
All right. It's rumored that WCA in China is supposed to have a World of Tanks tournament. Is that true?
Not sure right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll discuss it
Might
over the
be.
break.
Yeah, it might be because of the Kongzhong. Kongzhong one is quite big, doing quite nice after China. So.
All right, we'll see. We'll see what's going on a little bit later during the break. But for now, I mean, CTT4 is taking a good chunk of damage, and I feel like if there's any game that Gash plus Night Eagles could rush into and win, it's probably this one. They're exchanging fire and taking almost nothing. Just as I say that Hank's OAO takes a good chunk of damage himself. CTT4 taking 259, 382 off of Starman. And I've never seen our Japanese juggernauts in a more painful position in this tournament, and I guess you could say in a more unlikely game, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and the Nigo is rush right now, so they already win. I think they're gonna win this one.
Maybe 573 off of N60. I mean, there's still no tier 8 tank kills, but at the same time, oh man, there's a huge flank. 675 off of Hank's OAO, and he is the first tier 8 to fall in this game. There we go. T1 Cunningham trying to ward off CTT4. CKSBB misses the shot, and is now stuck on the reload.
Yeah.
And guess what? The reload race is going to go to CTT4 there. Gash Plus Audio is going to try and come around and save his teammate. The T1's going to try and get the kill. Did that happen? Did that just happen? No, he did not get the kill, but he got so close.
Yeah.
All right, so KFC Street on the reload as well. This is a 4 versus 4 in the scope of tier 8 fights.
Yeah.
And KFC Street taking so much damage. Starman running for cover, and an AMX 50 takes damage from T1 Cunningham. Starman gets the finishing, or excuse me, Audio gets the finishing blow onto Starman. And now, I think this is a game that Gash Plus can win. They're going to pile in there on Hiwami, but Gash Plus N60 looks like he'll be taken out of the game. Cat Chen loses track almost completely of this. 238 off of Hiwami. He's going to get surrounded and blindsided. 478, and he looks like he's in a very harmful position. 628 off of CKSBB, and now this is a 1 versus 3 in the tier 8. In the tier 8s, excuse me. Upalisk and his T1 Cunningham stuck back at home. Actually, is gonna look like he's gonna try and stay alive for 60 seconds. Viable, but plausible? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe because there's still a T1 running on the street.
Yep. Even
Alright.
like Cap right now, it's too late.
Right.
It's too late for Cap.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's too late. Too late.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It's too late for a cap, of course. But I mean, maybe in the scope of things, will we see Night Eagles win this game? Well, Cat Chen's gonna head off Mubesi there. The question is, will the T1 Cunningham be discovered or not? 30 seconds on the clock.
Yep.
Gash Plus has to do something.
Okay, they lost their chance to Cap.
Oh! There he is. He's been exposed and spotted. Missed the shots. 244 off of Mubesi and 293 off of Cat Chen. Both auto loaders, of course, one lighter than the other, and it looks like Mubesi is going to win that 1 versus 1, but he does take a follow-up shot. He gets 2 kills with his time. 793 damage off of his hull. 7 seconds on the clock. The T1 has not encountered the T1, so it looks like even if Audio wins this fight, his team still has to settle for a draw. Very interesting game, though it did end in a draw.
Yeah.
All right.
Almost.
Yeah.
Gone to the Night Eagles' hands.
I think this is kind of one of those sayings. There was a line from a movie trailer that I saw before, and basically it went, "Once you've lost everything, you're free to do anything." And I think we saw, I guess you could say, the freedom of just not giving any, I guess you could say giving any cares about what happens in this game, and that's what I guess you could say led to some slight success for Night Eagles in this. Anything else to throw out that, or I mean, a draw is a draw, but it was exciting.
Yeah, it's a nice game, I think. It's a nice match. Like flanking from the central and then trying to redo like a flank again. But maybe just tiny, somewhat late, I think, a little bit, but they're doing really nice because of it's a 7-minute game. You cannot keep playing it. Yeah.
Right. I mean, it was back, forth, up, down, whatever have you in between. That game went every direction.
Yeah.
Like even into the cities. Not something we see all that often on
Yeah.
Runeberg these days.
Okay.
All right. Well. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank God it's Friday. You guys could not ask for more. You're watching Tanks on your Friday night. And you were watching a somewhat exciting series between Charlotte Tiger and Night Eagles. That was actually, game number one is a little bit far from what everybody expected, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, no one thought that we would have seen Charlotte Tiger on the verge of defeat in game number one. But I mean, Night Eagles, they certainly showed us what they were made of. I think finally, I guess you could say, pulling together their flying colors. And reading off the tank selection screen thus far, we've got, wait, what's that? A number 251?
RU-251.
Oh, is that the new USSR tank?
No,
German.
German.
New German light tank.
God, you told me during the commercial break too, man. Like, okay, I remember you told me basically it's a tier 8 Chafe.
Yeah, but like somewhat like that. But the firepower, the speed is much better than Chafe. The Chafe is not as fast. You got like.
Oh yeah, I mean it's like what, only 40, 50 kilometers per hour.
Like 55. I do not remember that clearly, but I think it's only 55.
Right, but this baby you told me goes 80 kilometers at top speed.
RU-251, you can reach the 80 kilometers. It's really, really nice speed. Okay,
but coming out from Gas Plus and Night Eagles, they've got two T-32s, two AMX 1390s, and an AMX 50. So I'm kind of digging the setup thus far. I feel like feel like we're going to see a lot of bullying coming from Charlotte Tiger this game. And I say bullying because, well, they're just going to be able to exploit the immobility of, I'd say, the majority of the tanks on Gas Plus Night Eagles. Because, I mean, the AMX 1390s are going to, you know, they're not going to quite be as mobile.
Yeah, but if the RU-251 uphill, I hope the moderator can give us more view about that because of the new height.
All right, well, spawning to the north, it's going to be Gas Plus Night Eagles, and to the south, it's going to be Charlotte Tiger.
We saw the RU-251, you know, it's really, you know, like rocking uphill, you know, so fast.
Right. Oh, man, that's crazy. Like, he can get to the hill way before any AMX 1390s.
Yeah,
and
but they are not up.
So one more time, give us the DPM rundown on the RU-251 compared to the AMX 1390.
Okay, I think the M13 you got reload time like 36 seconds, right?
Right.
And the shooting interval is 2.75 seconds. So
right, and it's an auto loader.
If you're trying to reload and shoot for 6 rounds, you need, let me check it.
Plateau.
15, maybe like need 50 seconds to make 240 plus 9.
Well, I feel like
maybe
it's
50 seconds for 1500 damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like it's too late there for you know, rushing to the hill, but CKSBB certainly, I guess you could say, trying to bait out shots, not really bait them out, but
Yep.
he certainly has the attention of Charlotte Tiger at the moment in his present position. The question is, I think, do they know that it's bait that he is right now? I mean, there's two tanks at the lighthouse right now. Are they going to, you know, bite the hook and dive in on CKSBB for the time being? We've got no JoJo there, and N60, and N60 is in an AMX 1390, while we got no JoJo and a T1 Cunningham.
Wow.
230 damage off of CKSBB.
Wow,
Taking one more shot will take him out of the game. And my God, those are some amazing dodges just now.
Got a straight miss. Wow.
Yeah. All right, so he's just going to fall back for the time being. And I think that's a smart thing to do.
But he cannot come back, I think, you know. He can't go back. He cannot die there.
Obelisk in his T1 Cunningham is going to get the kill if we don't see CTT4 get away with it at this present angle. And he's not ready to face off against this.
Shoot him.
Oh my God! 4 shots in a row miss. 5, and CKSBB is so excited he can't make a shot connect with CTT4. He can't make a second shot connect either. Obelisk might. Oh.
Okay.
Never mind. Starman gets the kill. All right. Well, I feel like losing that one AMX 1390 is definitely gonna put Night Eagles in the down low. I wouldn't say it's a game ender by any means, but it can be. It can be. We've seen teams with a 1 tank advantage never take advantage of that advantage and rush their opponents. Most notably, Intense Honking versus Numb, I think it was. I think it was that game on Ensk. Do you remember they lost their AMX 1390?
Yeah, that's right. They lost the AMX 1390 just right away, right? On the east side of the map.
Yeah, one or the other did. I forget which team.
Yep.
But I remember Intense Honking was in that matchup for sure.
Yeah, and I think it's Intense Honking. They just don't want to rush, right? They got a 1 tank advantage and never pushed.
Yeah, they still stand there. That's a hemi stove, right?
No, it's on end.
Okay.
Yeah, they tried to use the AMX 1390 to scout or something, and it just
Yep.
blown up.
Right.
296 and 611 off of KFC Street. Not getting too terribly overzealous, but Hanks is making those shots really connect in a way that's progressive towards his team taking this game. All right. But I mean, Cat Chen, a little bit exposed there, did take a little bit of heat, dodged a bullet. I don't think even he noticed.
Okay.
Trying to fire into the hill, 308 damage after I guess you could say a flightless shot. Or rather, a fleeting shot. And that was a good bounce. And guess what? More damage returned off of that. 51.
Yeah, because of the teaser. Alright.
Yeah. CT there in a little bit of trouble.
Someone died there.
Yeah, no JoJo was taken out of the game. That's just our T1 Cunningham. N60 is running around like a madman. This is a 4 versus 5 scenario.
Oh,
He's going YOLO right now. He's going YOLO. He's going full-blown
Yeah.
kamikaze on our Japanese juggernauts, which is a little bit ironic. He's going to get a shot at the rear. 247 damage off of CTT4 in that RU-251. And a track shot immobilizes him, but Gas
Nice.
Plus N60 shows you shouldn't teach an old dog new tricks. Don't use the R251 in tournament play unless you are thoroughly practicing with it. 1 versus 1, N60 shows the dominance of the AMX 1390.
Yeah, Mubesi is trying to avenge his teammate right now.
And I think it's fair to say that N60 is on the reload at the moment.
Yep.
And I think Mubesi doesn't quite know where N60 is. In fact, N60 doesn't know where Mubesi is just yet. Maybe.
I think they know right now. Within
You know,
15
but
meters.
she was shooting another one.
Yeah.
So,
And wait a minute, that's a long reload on that T69. It looks like N60 is going to try and abuse that for the time being, but he's baiting that guy out. 232 doesn't take anything in the way of falling damage, amazingly. But Mubesi, if he doesn't start firing soon, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. 308 damage off of him. N60 is going to try and get some follow-up. And he's face checking. He seriously is. He gets the kill. He gets the kill. I know this is a 4 versus 3 from an originally 5 versus 4 scenario.
wow,
Wow.
almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Mubesi didn't do the right decision over there.
If Night Eagles wants to win this game, now's the time to make their move. They've got
Yeah.
37 seconds remaining on the clock. All the T1s are taken out of the game. And I think if we see
They're
the
gonna rush right now. They're gonna
Yeah,
use the
yeah,
M50 first.
coming from both sides. The IS-3 765, 1076. That's not a good position to be in if you are Hanks.
Another
Oh,
one.
hey, oh. And now N5
Oh.
and yeah,
Wow.
oh
Oh my
man,
God.
that's not good.
That is a draw.
3
Whatever.
versus 3. Looks like it's going to end as a draw for the time being. Cat Shen taking down Audio. NE is isolated. Street on the reload. Hiwami's still firing actively. However, he's out of the game. N60 is alive, and the clock hits 0.
Wow, it's so close game. You know,
Yeah.
they are not camping. They keep fighting, but finally still draw. 2 matches. You know.
I know. I mean, it was back and forth. It really was. This game number 2. It was exciting. There's no
Yeah,
way to
that's
get
nice.
around it.
Yeah, that's nice.
And
you know.
I there's certainly some parts where Night Eagles are shining in this game, and it's a good way, I think. I don't want to salt their wounds, if that makes sense, but they don't have a shot at Gold Series or the season finals anymore. So I mean, this is a good way for them to end season 1 or season 2 of 2014 by giving us exciting games, by showing us what they're made of. Game number 1, it almost happened. Game number 2, it kind of almost happened, but as we got closer to the draw, we saw it got flipped.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know, on the beginning, the short tiger doing really nice until the RU-251. He missed 1 shot, and he died there. You know, only missed 1 shot, and he died.
Right.
Wow.
One mistake can cost you the game. It
Yeah,
really
Yeah,
can, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
If
Right.
he kill a M13, no, they can take the Night Eagle really easy. But finally, they died 2 tanks there. You know, wow.
All right, so we're going to take it into a short break and see game number 3, the final game of this set, after 3 minutes. guys, I said it in game number 2, and I'll say it just before game number 3 begins. It's Friday night. You guys just got off work. It's time to watch some tanks, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So thus far, at the loading screen, we can see that there's a T69, 2 T69s, 2 AMX 1390s for Gash Plus, and we're going to have a T32 AMX 1390, 2 T1s thus far from Charlotte Tiger. And an Object 416 got thrown into the mix. All right. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm curious if we're going to see RU251 again.
Right. And a wild AMX 1390 has appeared for Gash Plus Night Eagles. Okay.
Yeah.
So that means 3 AMX 1390s and 2 T69s from our Taiwanese Titans. Score in game number 2. After game number 1, game number 2 is actually 2-2. And in game number 3 here, well, I think if we see Charlotte Tiger play their cards right, they're going to come out with a win.
If later is another T32, Gage Plus will be really hard to play. And if later rush, I hope them do not attack the T32 again. You know.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I believe is it last week or
Last
is it
week,
Tuesday?
2 days ago. 1 day ago.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
They used the M13 to rush the T32.
Yeah, that's right. They just focus fired on T32.
Yeah, and they always all ammo.
Yeah, it's not the best decision. It's better to aim those auto loaders first.
Yeah, you have to kill the auto, especially the lighting. Sometimes it's hard, that's right, but at least you can kill the object 4 and 6.
Talking about Object 4 and 6, we see 2 Object 4 and 6 for the Charlotte Tigers.
Yep. It's really nice to counter the lighting because the DPM is really nice.
Ah, okay. But are they good in those chaotic battles when they're rushing around?
Sometimes it got a problem, but
Yeah.
the tank is not that easy to control. But I have to say that the tank is really, really nice tank.
Alright,
You know.
so
even
spawning-
it's hard to control. No, what?
Spawning to the south, it's going to be Charlotte Tiger, and to the north, it's going to be Night Eagles. I don't quite like the divide coming here for Charlotte Tiger, but they have won. Well, they've won a lot of other games, so I won't critique them too harshly. But Night Eagles, they've got the lighter tank setup,
gotta
and they're going
rush.
to take advantage of it. They are rushing, but all the AMX 1390s are reloading. They're gathering that vision, and they're just going to run straight back home with it.
But you know, they got 2 object for 1 6 there. That means they cannot be a sniper on your back unless so if you rush it, the PPM gonna help them.
Here we go. In a rush,
Wow.
it will be Hank's OAO at 520 in the way of damage.
Nice.
770. It looks like he might not even get a
Wow.
chance to fire his last
God.
4 shots. Starman
Ooh,
gets
nice.
taken out. The
Got
first
the first one.
blood goes to
And
our
the
Gas Plus
smash.
Night Eagles, and that's a lot of
Nice.
chaos unfolding before our eyes. They've taken down 2 for 1 in the way of an AMX 1490, 748 off of that first Object 416. It only turns 180 degrees, not able to see Cat Chen. Cat Chen's going to continue firing from the rear. In the background, we do see that Audio was taken down. And now, guess what? Cat Chen's stuck on the reload.
Yep, but he gonna shoot another one. Who is that?
Indeed,
Oh, this one.
CTT4.
N60.
I'm not sure if that was worth it or not, but he's taken down. This I feel like is a game that Night Eagles almost cannot lose. It's a 2 versus 1
Yeah.
situation.
Yep.
This scenario,
Wow.
are they going to go out with a win for their final game in the Gold Series? We now have KFC Street turning for the hills. Opolis trying to intervene as best he can, but I don't think it's going to quite pan out in his favor.
Yep.
Look at this. Oh, man. Was that a missed shot coming from Cat Chen?
Yep.
375. Gets the
ram!
ram. Gets the
Wow,
ram.
he cannot
Gets the
bounce.
ram.
No, he cannot bounce.
585.
Oh!
784 off of KFC
Oh,
Street,
okay,
and he's
nice,
out of
nice.
the game. It's now up to the T1 Cunningham to try and pull out a draw, but look, Opalisk is right in
Yeah.
front of CKSBB. He
Yeah.
says, no, we are going out with a win for our final game in... Wait, what? What? We're going out with a win, right?
Yeah, that's
What
right.
on earth is this?
Two
What?
T1s are trolling on a T69.
What are they doing? Okay, there we go. CKSBB gets a kill. Gets the kill. Okay, so he's at T69, and that's really all he has to do is aim, and there we go. Okay. He was just prioritizing fire. He's like, that guy's not going anywhere anytime soon. Okay. They did it!
Yeah, they
Wow.
did. The
They did
first
it.
win.
First win of the series has to be against the second best team. Like I said, guys, this would be the most interesting series
Yeah.
in the entire Gold Series.
Wow, finally. It
Yeah.
really encourages you, you know?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sure it's going to
really.
be a moral booster. Maybe it'll help them going into the Silver League, or excuse me, Silver Series rather, for season 3 of 2014. But I mean, ultimately, I feel like this is a huge moral boost to them.
Yep.
This
Yeah.
is going to help them feel more confident.
Yeah, they do
Definitely.
really nice today. You know, they got 2 draw, but you know they are so intense. That's really nice draw, and finally they rush right.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean,
This
like,
time they kill M13 first. You
it
know.
was- it's kind of a take selection loss thing. It doesn't happen all that often, but I mean, I gotta really hand it off to our Taiwanese team. Like, they did really great tonight. So I feel like that kind of wraps it up for series number 2. What are we gonna? We're gonna just take things to a short break and then watch Team Efficiency versus Elong. That's gonna be
Wow.
Titans versus Titans. That's God mode
Yeah.
versus God mode, guys. Don't go away. Show this stream to all your friends on Facebook, Twitter, all your social media, and everything else in between. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in 5 minutes.